Good morning, Jill here. Finally figured out how to get more storage, so I'll read some more today. Thanks for having a quiet time with me. It's important to have a few minutes with the Lord every day. This Luke's sketchbook, Bible verses, and then I drew out a little sketch to most of the Bible verses. So we read about how to treat others, love your enemies, pray for those who spitefully use you. This is Luke 6:35. Bless those who curse you. To him who strikes you on one cheek, offer the other one also. From him who takes away your cloak, do not withhold your tunic either. Here, you want my cloak? You want my jacket? Take my pants also. Give to everyone who asks of you. Here you go. Thank you. So I heard a sermon about how to treat women. So Jesus treated women very well. We need to treat women well, and everybody well, actually. I read some of this already. Luke 7:37. Mary Magdalene, I believe, woman with a sinful past, but Jesus healed her. The Chosen is a good series to watch if you get that on your app. I only watched the first season, but Mary Magdalene was very good. Description. Somebody says, Jesus is at the Pharisee's house. I must go there. Says, sinful woman with alabaster jar of perfume. So she goes to the Pharisee's house. As she stood behind him at his feet weeping, she washed his feet with her tears, wiped them with her hair. This was hard to draw. She kissed his feet and anointed them with the fragrant oil. Kiss. So she's showing that she loves him so much. Luke 7:38. When the Pharisee who had invited him, I wonder who that is, saw this, sorry it's misspelled. When the Pharisee who had invited him saw this, he said to himself, if this man were a prophet, he would know what kind of woman she is, and that she is a sinner. And Jesus answered and said to him, Simon, I have something to say to you. So he said, Teacher, say it. So this is Simon. Two people owed money to a certain lender. I need to do this over again. Lender is written twice. Two people owed money to a certain lender. One owed him 500 denarii. I think that's Greek money. One owed him 500 denarii. The other owed him 50 denarii. Neither of them had the money to pay him back, so he forgave the debts of both. Now which of them will love him more? So one owes 500, one owes 50. Person 1 and person 2. Tell me which of them will love him more. What do you think? Who will forgive him after he has forgiven him? So Jesus is like our forgiver, our creditor. Simon answered and said, I suppose the one whom he forgave more. So whoever loves more, this is my sign for more, greater than. One who has been forgiven more, 500 denarii, and the one who is forgiven less, 550. So the one who was forgiven for 500 denarii loves more. And he said to him, you have rightly judged. Sorry, it's hard to read. You have rightly judged. Then he turned to the woman and said to Simon, so he turned to the woman, Mary Magdalene, I believe, you are correct, Simon. Do you see this woman? I came into your house. You did not give me any water for my feet, but she wet my feet with her tears, and I wiped them with her hair. You did not give me a kiss, but this woman, from the time I entered, has not stopped kissing my feet. You did not put oil on my head, but she poured perfume on my feet. So I came in to Simon's house, no water, no kiss, no oil. No water, no kiss, no oil. But he came into the house, and the sinful woman gave him water, kissed him, and gave him oil for his feet. He treated Jesus very nicely. Therefore I say to you, her sins which are many are forgiven, for she loved much. But to whom little is forgiven, the same loves little. Whoever forgiven little, loves little. Someone who has many forgiven sins loves much. Many sins forgiven loves much. Little sins forgiven loves little. Then Jesus said to her, your sins are forgiven. And how does that feel when your sins are forgiven? I drew a little picture of her saying, yay. I'm sure she was very relieved. And again, get the app of Chosen. And it's very good with Mary Magdalene. And how Jesus healed her and I believe cast out demons. So tomorrow we will talk about the parable of the farmer sowing the seeds and how they grow. Have a good blessed day.